There's a cleanup happening, and this could be in your internal and your physical environment. This may be for you if you are reorganizing. Okay, I pulled 3 cards. The first card we got was clean it up. Then we got chaos and conflict. A cleanup's happening with this chaos, and what you're being told pretty much is to not push too hard, do what you can, but also understand that this is an internal and an external situation happening. This is happening energetically for this collective because it's clearing out space for you to connect with yourself. This says deep inner knowing, and the owl, that's your wisdom within. Okay, so this cleanup, it may even just be referring to, like, if you're in your house right now, like I'm cleaning out closets, okay, and I have a bunch of donation items in my hallway, and so when I'm done with this reading, I'm going to load it up and go donate it. And I'm just clearing out closets, spaces. I'm getting ready for the change of seasons, and that makes me energetically feel better. So if you're seeing this and you're feeling a little bit chaotic right now, doing that may help with this energy. I don't feel at all for this collective that you feel as chaotic as it may look, which is kind of funny. So I feel like there's a message in that. It's like, you've done this before. Okay, so the chaos, the conflict, that doesn't scare you anymore if you're in this collective. It's not as overwhelming. That's the message I'm getting. And that's because you have a deep knowing that this is all going to clear and you're going to be at a higher understanding, a higher level. What's happening on in your outer life is a clue and a result of what's going on inwards, okay? And so that's just something to keep in mind. You're getting these signs and synchronicities to help you understand, because you may have emotional moments here, ups and downs, and your environment 100% affects how you feel, right? And so if today's Sunday, today's a really good day. If you feel like getting up and clearing out some things, do that. But we're gonna pull some more cards and see what else comes through. What message is this collective ready to receive? Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Hold on, I'm gonna pull the rest of them. We got chop wood underneath, clean it up. Let's focus on the task at hand. What is it? Chop wood, carry water. And that is exactly what you're being guided to do as you go through this clearing out, this internal clear out. I want you to look at this picture too. You see, like that again, it's within that's being cleared out. The outer melding with the inner. Exchanging gifts. Yeah, it's like, again, the outer melding with the inner. Like she's in a box, okay, reaching out to the cat outside the box. It's like your inner self and it's your higher self reaching out to you, helping you with this cleanup. You have integrated and you're working together with the physical and the energetic, and it's very much connected. There's a balance here. And so if that's going to help someone out deeply, you're going to understand. It's going to open up some kind of perspective. It's going to open your mind. It's going to open up this box of ideas of, oh, wow, my emotions really are connected to what's going on in the outer world. There's something they want you to understand about that. You may already understand this if you're in this collective. It's a pattern that you're being shown in your waking life. A leg up. Yeah, you're receiving help from your higher self. You're connecting to your higher self. Look at this, a leg up, deep inner knowing. People that connect with their spirit guides, they know they're receiving help as long as you know you're connecting to the right energies. And there's a whole process with that, feeling and knowing within if you're connecting with loving energies, okay? But this is your higher self you're connected to. This is the higher energy that runs you, a version of you, okay, that is coming in and helping you, and you're starting to see that, and you're starting to trust that more. And it's because you've already done this cleanup before. You guys have worked together quite a bit your whole life, but it's like this isn't the first time you're knowingly working with your higher self to clean up whatever the chaos is you're going through. I think overall the message is you're handling more with ease. You've made space, and now you're at the point where you're clearing even more space to handle more. And you're able to delegate. You're able to delegate to your higher self to help with you, okay, to connect and give you guidance on how. I mean, it really is beautiful. It's like you're running a business here, and the business is your life. The business is a life that gives you more time to live in do the things that you want to do, but stay balanced, because your outer has an effect on you. So if you're living in a mess, if you're living in clutter, it's going, especially if you work with energy, it's going to have an effect on you. And so it's really important to take care of yourself, to take care of the physical as well as the inner. We got Pink Sapphire, which is 44, and I did look down at 444, which always reminds me of the archangels. They're the helpers. They come to assist. And when I see 444, it's like, it talks about cleaning. It's so funny because in the beginning of my spiritual awakening, it was very much this chop wood, carry water. Like, I had to come up with a system for myself because I have ADHD and I'm all over the place, and I really just want to be creative. And so the boring stuff like the cleaning and the basic necessities like meal planning and doing organizing, that was not fun for me. And so when I started working with energies, when it was time to really do it, I felt like the archangels would show up and remind me, hey, this needs to be done so that you can flow. And then I ended up finding a flow in it, and I started to enjoy that. And so that might mean something to someone. Clear away the old stories to make room to co-create abundance and tell a new story of overcoming challenges and owning your strength. The conscious universe really does want you to have all that you need, so clear the way through the powerful act of forgiveness. This also talks about forgiving the past, but I think this is just a nod of the cleanup, clearing the way. And it, again, like if there's something that as you're going through the motions of clearing up and a thought comes to mind of something happening in the past, if forgiveness is needed there, you don't have to forgive for other people. You don't have to reach out and say, I forgive you, but to release that is also a theme going on right now, is to release that and forgive and release that for yourself, you know, and that's really hard to do in certain situations. So this could be something that's been sitting in your closet for a while, and this may be a really good day to look at that and ask your team, ask your higher self, what can I do to release this? How do I move on from this? How do I get this out of my closet? I think that's something coming through for someone. This is something you've done before. I think you kind of have an idea, and this is all just confirmation. I offer one-on-one reads. If you go to my website, you can meet with me through video conference, or you can book a reading where I will record a TikTok style reading and send it to your email. Thanks so much. Have a great day.